You know we laughing all the way to the bank. Yeah, we laughing all the way to the bank. They say we laughing all the way to the bank. You know we laughing all the way to the bank.
Slap you in the face with the flavor. Snap like a Slim Jim neighbors. Pile of shit haters. Wake up and catch the vapors. Taking care of beers on the marquee. Rocking for the ages. Rocking them sawed-off gauges and acting outrageous. Be careful, the vibe is contagious. Your mind races. The thoughts never connect cause the vibe got you snapping that neck. Now reflect, see the man in the mirror. I can't say it any clearer. He be wildin' out, he be styling out. He be on the culture, yeah, he be vibing out. Riding on the wall, yeah, you know what he about. He on that real shit, flipping the mic, ready to kill shit. Let him in the building, the killing, the curse, feeling me, spilling his words, killing his spitting his words, venom, a lyrical burst in him. Imagine like John Lennon.
You know we laughing all the way to the bank. Yeah, we laughing all the way to the bank. They say we laughing all the way to the bank.
Hey yo, even if it's sunny or gray, I make money all day, then count it up in the money machine. Laughing all the way to the bank, blazing the dank, then escape to the ranch, make a salad with craft. French dressing, blessing, DJs with a test pressing, bang it on the air while I'm bench pressing. Is less stressing, pumping dumbbells than gun shells. Whole G style, crack your head like a nutshell. You get done well, psycho less back from hell, and even from a distance you get hit with the funk smell, baby. No time for hanging out. I put in this work, now I'm cashing out. Popping champagne with my campaign, smoking insane till I'm stone crazy in the membrane. While you're on the M train, looking crazy, man. You should be doing stand up cause you making me laugh, cocksucker.
You know we laughing all the way to the bank. Yeah, we laughing all the way to the bank. They say we laughing all the way to the bank. You know we laughing all the way to the bank.
I roll like a Mack truck, running through your block, no backup. Homie, you better pack up, your style's all hacked up. Machete flow, act up, cut you down the size, turn the track up. All you clowns make me crack up, don't get clapped up. Coffee in my cup, get wrapped up, like a gift all wrapped up. Put you under the tree, now sack up. It's the incredible, highly formidable, all cities certified, super individual. Body you on principle, it ain't a thing to me. Put your lights out, walk out casually. Another casualty, tear the stage down savagely. You don't wanna get on after me.
This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. Party, party. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. Party,
Get the motherfucking revenue.
this is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. Party, party. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. Party, party.
We came to kick you on your ball sack, and everything in your bag, we taking all that. You better fall back, I know you're stalling that out like you drive a lemon. You try to study the moves and yet it's mind bending. We're here to give you a clinic and charge you by the minute, and everything you put in it will come back and fin it. Put the joint on the table, then you fucking spin it. When you smelling the smoke, you know who fucking lit it. It's just a part of the game, but you ain't got any. You never knew what I had it, and yet I got plenty. What you sipping on, less than sipping Henny. I'm taking his keys, he had too many.
This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. Party, party. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. Party, party.
Yeah, we here. Now they turning up, smoking all kind of stuff. We can't burn nothing. It's too lit. I'm talking about the weed. We got more good bud than you could ever need. I'm fucking up. It's not a bad thing, player. See that bitch right there? I'm about to fuck her upstairs. It's a party. As soon as we walked in, my new best friend is your ex-girlfriend, and your next one too. She was in our crew before she met you. She telling the truth. She said Too Short, that's my homie. Did she tell you all night she used to shake that monkey at my house? after the after party. Her phone keeps ringing. Where's my shorty? She ain't answering. She's having too much fun. You come to my house and baby, you gon' come. Yeah.
This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. Party, party, party. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do.
That's right.
This is what we came to do. Party, party.
Hey yo, from NY to Calabasas, groupies be chasing us, grabbing asses. Backstage with the axis passes. All they really want is some satisfaction. They wanna hang with Too Short, they idle. Now they boyfriends is acting suicidal. Don't worry, we just wanna bend the back, have a little fun and send her back. Pop a few bottles, celebrate the LP. She like working out and eating healthy. Her whole crew like the
Paging Dr. Greenthumb, now come light up.
When I pulled up to the party with 2 kegs, I seen her dancing, opening up her 2 legs, looking like she needed a good pipe. She got hammered and passed out, didn't even say goodnight.
This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. Party, party, party. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. Party, party, party. This is what we came to do.
It's a party,
This is
baby.
what we came to do. This is what we
West
came to
Coast.
do.
You know how we do.
This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do. This is what we came to do.
Nate Watts.
This is what we came to
Get
do.
funky with it.
This is what we came to
Get
do.
funky with it.
This is what we came to do. Party,
Come on, come on, come on.
This is what we came to do.
Yeah.
This is what we came to do.
Be real.
This is what we came
Too
to do.
short. Psycho easy. Let's go.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Yes, we definitely need lots of help today. Would have been great. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to another episode here of the Dr. Greenthumb Show. I am E-Zone holding it down while Cypress continues to be on tour, doing their thing somewhere out in Canada still, I think, which is great.
Yep.
They're touring all over Canada. Can't wait to hear all about it. What is going on to my right? The one and only Mr. Goodlight C-.
What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday.
What up, G?
Yep. Also holding down the treehouse, Bolton Blambo, Rah Rah, and the Dominator.
Yo, we're doing good on this hump day. What up?
God damn it.
Let's go.
All right, that's it. Cut the show, dude.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done, dude. You ruined it. All right. Also joining us is Mr. King of Extracts himself. What's going on, Cali Blaze?
What up, E-Zone? What we doing, bro?
Feels
Cool
good.
guy.
Feels
Got
good
his cool
to keep
shades on.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. I
hey.
usually don't. I'm like, today, you know what? I'm just doing, I got some red eyes from the bike. And one thing that sucks about riding a bike.
What do you mean, red
allergies,
eyes?
Like red eyes, eyeballs being red, like from allergies when you ride.
How does a motorcycle affect your eyes?
Because you're basically thinking about driving a car with your head out the window.
Yeah,
That's
no windshield.
what's happening. So all the allergens, all the pollens, that shit just comes straight up into your nose.
You don't wear a helmet?
Yeah, it don't matter. All that air comes flying right up underneath. It's not like it keeps you.
How hot
Yeah.
does it get in the helmet?
It gets hot. You got to keep the top up and also have the little, they call them skull caps, which is just like a piece of plastic you put. It's not really a helmet. It's not DOT. So those will keep you cool, but crack your head, you're done. And the other ones are hot as fuck. You just keep the visor up.
Do they have any helmets that have AC built in it?
You know what? That's a good fucking question. I have never seen one. They got
That would
dope
be pretty
speakers
badass.
and shit, but AC, that would be kind of hard. Maybe a fan?
Maybe a fan. I
Yeah.
was thinking maybe because, it might be if you put an AC, a small AC unit inside, it's going to make it heavier on the head.
Big time. You need a
Yeah.
unit, a condenser to
Yeah.
make that actual cold air. So
Yeah.
that would be tough, but maybe fans.
Yeah,
They might
fans
have
to
that.
cool
Maybe
it
a fan. And it'd be, how bad would it suck if like that AC got turned on in the cold when you're driving in the cold? You know what I mean?
Extra cold.
So you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You could pull over.
I mean, you could.
It's better than the heat.
Bolton, what's the most expensive bicycle helmet? Look it up.
No, motorcycle
Motorcycle
helmets. Those are
helmet,
like at least $4,000. I've seen some for like $4,000.
Damn.
$4,000?
Yes.
Does it come with like art or?
No.
Just-
It's the type of protection and then also the communication systems that are.
How do they test these out? Do they just like run you over?
No, they probably. I'm sure they smash it and
Crash test dummies,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah, they got to do all that stuff.
Remember those guys from the 90s? The crash test dummies?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still.
The
use
group or like
Nah,
the
dude,
actual?
I don't know. I
crash
never heard of a group. I just remember the fucking the dudes.
Well, yeah, they still get used. I saw they were doing one on one of the Cybertrucks. At
Oh, look, that's the most expensive helmet.
There you go.
How much?
How much, Bolton?
3,995.
How much?
About 4,000.
Yep. There you go. That's one. That's the Arai. That's it.
Look at that. So it's, what does it say? Does it got like
Carbon fiber. It's made out of carbon fiber, so it's strong as shit. It's light as shit. That probably has an air ventilation system that goes like a tube that'll hook up to the back of there for racing. So yeah, that's pretty dope. $4,000. That's the most expensive I ever saw.
That's top tier right there, huh?
Yep. Unnecessary unless you're like a pro racer or have money to burn.
Or you
you
just
just
don't
like-
want to
You don't
die.
need that.
The thing is, though, you don't want to cheap out on helmets.
No, you don't. But you also can spend $500-$600 on an Arai or a Shoei or a Bell or a Simpson or any one of those good helmets, and they're between like $200 and $600. And then if some crazy designs, you actually pay for the artists, like
Right.
then you'll get those $1,000 helmets and shit. But that's art.
Is it true you're supposed to like change out your helmet too, even if you don't have a crash or anything, like every like 5 years, 7 years?
I wouldn't doubt it. Maybe the materials start to weaken over time, but
Yeah.
for the money you spend, it should be like a fucking lifetime.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Everything comes like that, man. Everything expensive. You ever put like I don't know how crazy it is to store away some shoes now.
Yeah.
You put away a pair of shoes for like 7 years, them shits are coming apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah, like the gum. Even if you don't wear it,
Yeah.
it starts peeling and all that stuff. That's why I always think about these people like Rock Sampson that collect a gang of shoes. I'm just like yo, you cannot beat Mother Time. or
No,
Father
man.
Time,
And that's the thing is that you would probably have to do something like airtight. Like you would probably have to vacuum seal it
Right.
and just make sure that.
It's like money. You can't just
Yeah.
put money away. It'll mold and rot. You'll go back for it in 5-10 years. Your cash is done.
Yeah.
Even if you put it in like a regular room.
Yeah, it all depends. Well, a regular room is different. More like burying it.
Okay, yeah, that's like stashing it like
Yeah,
pirate
yeah,
style, but that makes sense. But like, let's just say I were to fucking stash $1 million in this room back here, boom, and
Make sure it's covered good.
Yeah,
'cause if
make-
the moths get into it, it's done.
moths will fuck with the
Sure, they
money?
can eat that shit, put fucking holes right and destroy your shit.
And there's so many people that have talked about like they used to hide like
I've heard of moths.
millions
Yeah,
in the walls of their pad, and then when they
termites and shit.
yeah,
like that get to
when they go back and tear the wall down to get to it, like mold would get to it or bugs eating through it. Like
fuck, dude.
Imagine
At that point, what do you do, bro? You become
nothing.
homeless.
Once it's a certain percentage destroyed, it's and you can't use it.
Yeah.
Like I think if it's over 50% or something, if it's no good, the bill is worthless. It's actually done. You're fucked.
What's the most fucked up condition that you could like? Because I know that if you got like a tore bill or if you got something that's messed up, you can just go to the bank and be like, hey, can you guys just exchange this? And they'll give you like a new bill.
Yeah.
You know?
As long as it's just like a little rip. If you go in there with 3/4 of it all shredded,
I mean, if you got one ripped in half and you go in there,
That's
they'll
different.
they'll
It's
give it
still
to
intact.
you. Yeah, they'll still give it to you. You know?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, it has to be more than 50% of the note.
that's what I figured. More than half. If it's more than half is fucked, you're fucked.
Wow,
You're done.
dude.
I don't think there's anything they could do. I mean, like even if you walk in there with all of it, they're gonna tell you it's not good.
And
Hey,
then you-
Bolton, pull up a video. Like when we're talking about this, pull up a video of what it's like to go inside those cars of the crash test dummies.
Oh man, and then you hear stories of like, when El Chapo was on the run and how he was like literally burning millions of dollars to stay warm.
Just for fire.
Just for fire.
Heat.
Like
That's fucking crazy. Bro.
that is crazy, dude.
Is it? That's the only commodity that sells that well, where you can just pile up that much money, huh? Just drugs.
Drugs. They're never going anywhere either. You
No.
know, like don't think that, the war on drugs, there's ever gonna be a dent in it. Never.
Never.
Never. You're not gonna fucking stop it.
Yeah, dude.
There's too many people who want to do them, and that's
They might as
just-
well tax it, bro. People say it all the time. You can't make drugs legal. Making drugs legal will not increase drug use. It will not.
Yeah.
Meaning it will only thing that it will do is give people a clean source of drugs.
Yep.
And the government can actually make fucking scumbag taxes off of it. So
Yeah.
fuck you doing? It's just enough.
I mean,
Stop wasting
Yeah,
our
but do
money
we
on
want
fake war.
Newsom to get a new house, or do I want?
They're getting a new house anyway.
Do I
bro.
want my dealer to move from that small apartment to like a double?
right.
Like, at least I get to see his upgrade.
Right.
Newsom's never gonna invite me in his house for letting all.
That's true. Yeah, when you look
I
at it,
don't do drugs, people. Not anymore.
Yeah,
but
same
yeah. But this is from experience, though. Yeah.
absolutely from experience.
Definitely. If you, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna say in my heyday, I knew a few dealers that you're like, damn man, things are going good. You remember they were like, you ever seen a dealer when they pull up in a hoopty the first time you meet them or something like that? Like, not like a hoopty, but just they're just all low pro, and then you're like, damn bro, a couple year in the game, a year or two in the game, and you're like, damn bro, you got the Benz.
Yeah.
And you're just like, damn, shit's going good for you, dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hard work and perseverance.
There's like I was watching American Gangster the other day. The way he tells him, he was like, "You motherfuckers can't get loud." He's like, "We're black, bro." He's like, "You can't walk over here with a mint coke." He was kind of smart with this shit, bro. If it wasn't for his cousins, he would have never got caught up.
Right. So now is it 4 people that have been caught from the?
That's an
escape?
ongoing thing. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You're
the
talking about
kid.
the escape, right?
Yeah. Oh, is
Oh.
that what you guys? Okay.
No, I was talking about American Gangster.
Oh, American. I
What are
haven't
you
seen it.
talking about?
I haven't
Prison
seen it.
break.
So there's
He's been in
13
prison break
Big time.
There's
yeah.
10 people, right?
And I think 4 yesterday were caught.
in
Right?
California.
6 run.
No. It's in New Orleans.
Yeah, New
Something like that.
Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yep.
Bro, that's one of the most dangerous states in America.
Absolutely. Have you ever been?
No, thank God.
Hell yeah.
It's
Yeah,
great.
and it is great.
It's an amazing.
Mardi
It's a,
Gras
uh,
and not for Mardi Gras.
Same.
On and
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
Dude, I went first time to Mardi Gras when I was out with Corn, and then every time we went in with either the Foos or Queens, like go there, man, and get drunk on fucking bourbon to the French Quarter. Oh my God, it's so amazing.
How did they escape though? Like I heard, like Southern
Hole in
prison
the
is
wall.
kind of hard.
Nah, they did like an Andy Dufresne, but I think it was they're saying like one of the COs was involved, and there's a big hole in the wall, and they all went out through one of the cells.
You
They arrested that
Yeah.
CO too.
You know what
Yeah.
I was hearing though, man? Like I saw this guy who went undercover in the border, and a guy who went undercover in the prison system. About 60% of the people who are guards or people who are in charge of the authority, they're bought, bro.
They're on the tape
course
for
they're
sure.
They're on and it's like what it comes down to is that let's just say all 3 of us are guards. Me and Kelly Blaze are like, all right, bro, for $10,000 a month, I'll hook up these guys right here. But C- is like, you know what? I don't know about this shit, bro. I just want to do my job. And then they're just like, well, isn't this your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like That's usually how a lot of them get brought into it, because it's not like a lot of these guys are just like, you know what, fuck the government, fuck this, we're gonna do this. But they get like it's kind of hard when they're like, hey, bro, don't your kids go to Kennedy Junior Elementary School or some shit?
Oh, I'm sure there's many a case like that, but it's also don't underestimate people's greed, because
that's what I think. It's more greed than anything.
It's mostly because when you hear about the female prison guard that she helped the dude that she was, one of the inmates escape because he started banging her.
Oh yeah, that's on Netflix right now. There's a special.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, they got it.
There's a
I gotta
Netflix
watch
special just on her. Yeah.
So, it's just or just anybody that's on the take, because the way they probably look at it is they probably look at I'm a guard here. I'm making this amount of much.
Right.
This person's offering me triple what I make in a month for this. All right, you know what? Fuck it, I'll take it.
Here they go running.
Oh, damn.
Look at them, dude. And 4 of them have been caught, which means I was talking to the homie BJ about this.
That's a lot. This is fire.
Dude. And I think, okay, so here's the thing. In order for you to successfully, escape from the jail forever, from the prison forever, you have to have a plan of,
after you get out.
Somebody had to be waiting, bro, because you just can't walk the street, and just be, even if you're just walking around in a white tee and all that stuff, bro, you could kind of tell.
One of the kids, but one of the guys, the 4th one that they just found, they found him asleep at the bus station.
That's why he got caught.
That's why he got
caught. Have a plan, you know what
I'm
saying?
He
was like, I'm out, whatever. But
yeah.
you need, like you said, you need help. Somebody's got to be waiting for you to pick you up and be like, yo, let's go. We got a safe house waiting. And
just off, I would think okay, I got to give up my identity. You can't go and say hi to your mom and go say, you can't even do none of that. You're going to have to give up your identity to become someone completely else.
But they're going to look into your mom too.
Absolutely.
The first people that go in is where's your family, your girlfriend, your wife, your kids. They're going to monitor all of their phones and all of where they live. But don't even think about going to any of them.
No,
those are the first place they're checking.
And that's why they even said that it's so hard to find these guys, because even family members and friends are helping them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
What
so
were
nobody's talking to the police.
Some are murder. Do you know what the different charges were? I heard a couple were murder.
I just heard some of them were violent offenders.
At that point, bro, you got to arrest the family too. It'd be like, you know what, dude? We just
they will aiding and abetting. Are you kidding me? It's a real charge, especially if they just broke out. Fuck, man, that's a serious charge. Yeah, and I think there was $20K reward for helping capture.
That's not a lot.
It is for broke motherfuckers. Oh, wait, 20 grand. I know where he's at.
Hell yeah,
they get killed for 3 to 5K. So you get turned in for 20.
So they'll go in, and plus if they don't like the dude, they'll go be like
the 6 digits. Where I'm just like, yeah, he's over here. What did he do? I gotta be like violent crime. Dude murked this lady. I might call it for a nice little 50.
What do you do though? What do you do though? Yeah, dude. I just think
I'll be on the phone negotiating.
Yeah, what?
Be like, how bad do you want this dude?
Yeah.
It's just amazing, dude. I mean, because I haven't heard of a successful jailbreak in a long time.
Yeah, right. Especially 10 people.
10 people at once.
Man, that's ridiculous.
That CEO though, he's
done.
He's donezo.
What? Somebody said something. They shut the water off. Is that what they said? They he helped turn the water because there were pipes or something in between. So that's basically somewhat one of the ways they knew he was involved, because someone had to shut the water off to those pipes. I believe.
Yeah, it says with no water running, the inmates were able to remove the sink and toilet fixture from the wall.
There you go. So that's how they knew somebody was on the inside, because the water was shut off. Yep.
So they just removed the sink and everything?
Yeah, there were pipes, I guess, Bolton, didn't you pull up a picture yesterday of the actual wall?
Yeah, let me get that up.
Yeah, you'll see this pipes running in between. So for them to have made it through, they had to take out that without flooding.
You think the rewards for criminals go based on how does that reward system work? Because St. Louis is a very broke ass place.
Yes.
I'm talking about the dirt cheap. There's still fools that don't know how to read there. You know what I mean? I'm not making this shit up or talking this shit up. It's
there it is.
Read some statistics, motherfucker.
They got through there?
Yep. See that big hole right there? And then they had to go through the bars. Yep.
So, whoa, that is a small fucking. So,
is that shit?
No, that's just water.
Yeah, that's just from behind the sink and toilet.
Just rust.
So it's probably shit water.
Yeah. By the way, Blaze, this is fucking delicious. What is it?
Thank you, man. This is actually shout out to Preferred Gardens. They won a $60,000 fucking competition on the Z. So it's pure Skittles.
Oh, you mentioned it.
Yeah, this was it. But it took a while to get it. Again, shout out to Dave at Preferred Gardens. If you're a Skittles fan, like an actual Z head, it's one of the best cuts of Skittles I've tried. And like, I don't know if you can see the resin. Do you see that? How thick the resin is on that? Like, yeah.
And it's a hash roll too?
No, this pure plain Jane that, by the way.
What? There's not a hash roll?
Is that the video you sent me?
That is, yeah. That's exactly what I just sent you. That did burning right now. Like, that's what it looks like. I just took that. But,
so this is just straight flour?
Straight flour.
That's crazy. How does it burn like a hash roll?
I told you, it's crazy. The amount of resin and flavor. And it's just pure Skittles. So we got those up on the site right now. Again, code BREALTV at checkout. And those are mad exclusive. You can't get these anywhere. So if you're a big Skittles fan, get into them motherfuckers because they are phenomenal. Straight candy. And not lemon cherry, for Christ's sake. It is pure Skittles. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, enjoy, man. What are you smoking on these days that's a little bit different or something that you enjoy right now, E-Zone?
I'm smoking that shit called Piñata.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Jungle Boys for that one, man. My boy Easy.
That was really fire.
Yeah, bro. Different flavor for sure.
I got on the peanut butter wave.
Nice. Peanut butter breath?
Yeah.
I love it. For hash, it's one of my favorites. I actually have peanut butter breath hash in
I've been smoking a lot of good OG from Toasted, the Mosted. They're pretty legit. They grow nothing but OGs.
I love OGs.
So 3 different. I'm talking about the OGs that are like
OGs,
like
real
fucking
OGs,
big ass nugs that just look healthy ass motherfuckers. Like OGs that look like they'll press you and shit. Right. You know, like there's a lot of OGs. There's a lot of OGs these days where I'm like, is the O for Ozempic? Because like, what happened to the big ass nugs, bro? Like,
where's the weight at?
Yeah, where's the weight at, bro? When packs didn't look this big of OG back like a couple years back, you know, like I remember you would be able to put a pack of OG solidly together because it was that sticky before.
Oh yeah, you could hold it.
Yeah,
probably hold it.
Remember
like
when
a
you
football,
would
absolutely.
Yeah, like a football. Take it apart like a big ass.
You still can with the right flour. It should be that way. You could literally hold it up just like a brick.
Yeah.
But most people don't want to compress it that much to even let it do that. You know? Keep it fluffy and airy so you don't crush the buds.
Does the stickiness really matter?
It does. Absolutely. I think everything matters. Meaning, let's be realistic. The actual potency between most strains are pretty close. Like, unless you're believing all the fake fucking numbers you see in the dispensaries, guys. When you see those 40% THC, you should laugh and walk away. Like,
what do they mean by that though? Like
they mean that they're trying to tell you this 40%. And by the way, again, this is not to promote my shit. This is just science. Out of no matter what percent you're seeing, if let's just say it's 30%, 29% of that is THCA in all flour. No flour produces THC as the main component. It's all THCA until you burn it. So when you think about it, like diamonds, right? Diamonds are pure THCA. So you're basically telling me that a flower has, 40% THCA in it without concentrate added? That's absolute bullshit.
I remember one time, bro.
Not even close.
We were smoking straight THCA, bro. Like I'm talking about, like with no terpenes.
What was the company? You're paying $100? Not Heritage.
Nah, it wasn't even them. Like Kenji was making that shit.
Bro, I was making it in 2014. That's
like
when
just
I started with
like straight out. Like he got it processed by somebody. And you remember, I was like, this shit looks like meth, dude.
Right?
But when nobody thought about putting the terps with the THCA and make it like sauce and crystals, right? But we were smoking that shit straight fucking crystals, bro. And I remember that shit would dry out your teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still make those. I mean, I got jars of them sitting at the crib. But yeah, it's like you said, it's terpless, it's flavorless, it's just, I don't like it. It's a boring high.
How mad do you think somebody would get if try to buy some rocks and you're like, yo, yeah, I got you, G. Then you hook it up, they go smoke this shit, they just get high.
Oh my God.
It's not meth for them.
Yeah, meth is way cheaper. I mean, so you'd be pissed off if
yeah, right?
You'd be like, wait, I just spent all this for some downer? Fuck that. No way. Meth is, how much is meth? Like $30 a gram? It's cheap.
I don't know the going
Well,
rate.
think about kilos. No, I think a kilo of meth is about $8,000. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, $8 a gram is the actual cost when you're buying it by bulk. So what do people resell it? 2-3 times, 8, 6, and 24. $30.
And they say
3X.
They say fentanyl's even lower.
Oh, it's dirt cheap because that's synthesized. That's man-made. Purely man-made.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Fuck it, man.
Did you find those videos of the crash test dummy, Bolton?
Like the crash test. Like, are you just talking about like a normal crash test dummy?
Yeah, what do you
Nah, the ones that looked all cool. They had a movie too in the 80s.
Are you talking about a
And
band?
they had a
or
game.
what?
Because I remember the video game on Sega.
Yeah, but like they actually used those characters for car crashes.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing the videos when I was younger at school, and I was like, "Put your seatbelt on," you know, because you would see them just go like. And I'm like, "Does a body really go like that?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How accurate were these dummies compared to like bodies, you know?
Like real body.
And then who the fuck crashes like that, you know? Like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah, bro. Every day
like
too.
running
Shit.
straight into something. I'm sure.
Trying to see. You're talking about this?
yeah, those fools, the crash
Okay.
test dummies. But like this turned into like a whole. They made like a whole franchise of them. But originally, they used to actually use those dummies for like crash test sites.
Yeah.
And then like there's videos in the 80s.
Still do, bro. The crash test dummies are still.
But they're not these guys anymore. I think these guys got trademarked and they don't have the face anymore and all this shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't think the ones they use these days, but like back in the day, they used to use these guys. And they had them all this
Wow. I wonder how that worked out when you trademark a term like crash test
Right.
dummies, right?
That already existed.
That already
Crash dummies,
exists.
They've been around forever.
So how much money do you make off?
shit. Yeah, I remember seeing these crazy videos right here, like,
Oh yeah.
but they were like real people or something in there going in there, right?
Oh yeah.
And they just look at each other, they're like, yeah, we're good. And they end up fucking just crashing, bro.
93, dude.
Talking about like this.
I don't remember these fucking people at all.
It's kind of.
Oh yeah, dude. They used to show these commercials all the time.
just the commercials. I thought you were talking about video games and songs and shit. I don't remember none of that.
Well, they had commercials.
They had a game.
I remember the commercials. I don't remember the
They had
game
a Game Boy
or
game.
music.
Yeah.
Oh, they were on Game Boy. See,
Yeah, they had a game and all this stuff, bro. Those things were pretty popping. They're kind of creepy looking though, if I'm gonna be honest. Super creepy looking. Yeah, but
Because I remember playing this on like Sega Dreamcast. as
Oh
a
wow,
kid.
yeah. See, there's the video game. I never
that's
seen
like
that shit.
total PC. Like,
Or Sega Genesis, I think.
Oh, the original. Oh wait, no, it was Sega, then Sega Genesis. Right?
yeah.
The
a
original.
lot of shit in the 80s is kind of cringe.
Well, yeah.
Like where you're just like, bro, who was thinking about these things? Like people on drugs.
But they were great then. I hope you know. Like all those things in the '80s that are horribly cheesy now were fucking
Like Garbage
great.
Pail Kids.
Oh, I collect the shit out of them.
Hell yeah.
Me and my
Never
sister got
understood that,
tons
but
of
then
them.
again, I can see that because you guys don't understand Labubu's.
No, that's. I think as crazy as we got over the Garbage Pail Kid trading cards, like I understand Pokemon because of that. You know what I mean? Where like you go in and just like, dude, people we used to all get together and bring our packs together and just start trading. You know what I mean? Just like, hey, you got this? All right, I'll trade you these two. Oh yeah, I need those. You know, and just like, so I understood Pokemon based off like Garbage Pail Kids, and they were rad.
Were they ever actual figures?
No, because
Because
they
they
were
look-
making fun of the Cabbage Patch
That's what I was
Kids.
gonna
Correct.
say. They look like Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah,
They're
that was
supposed to be, but just on, they were
How
like
come nobody ever made like a Garbage Pail Kid like actual figure?
should have.
I mean,
That
maybe,
would have probably killed if you would have just made all these different garbage. Like if you would have made a doll for every single one of these.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the
My sister still has books of these, bro.
Oh,
in the
hell yeah.
plastic.
It's worth
books
stuff.
of them. I told her.
It's
like,
an
you know, these
investment.
things are actually worth shit. And I was like, wow.
like,
Yeah.
dude, we used to like at our liquor store that was by our school. Like there was two of them, so we'd alternate between going. Like they'd get new shipments every week.
That DJ one kind of looks like Blaze.
Yo, you know what's fucked up? One of the goddamn people in this Diddy trial, if one more person sends me this picture, I'm going to fuck myself up. Like, what are you doing at these freak-offs? There's one of the dudes, he's got like the beard and the bald head. I'm like, come on, man. Let me send it to Bolton. Because I had like 50 people send me this text. I'm like, God damn you guys.
Hell yeah.
Not hell yeah, fuck hell no. Ain't
Yeah,
no
once-
involved in that shit.
You got a lot of doppelgangers out there, but you know there is such a thing. They say that you're not like there. We do have a doppelganger of like out you somewhere in the world that's exactly like you.
Absolutely.
Would that freak you out to meet that person?
Probably.
Here, I got you, Blaze. They've already posted it in the Discord.
Oh, have they? Yeah, see the top left. No,
That-
top left, bro. There it is. Top left. Yep. Go up.
Here, hold on.
There it is.
Hey, so what's the deal? All these guys were fucking her.
Oh, I don't know about
Escorts.
him, but like he was like cucking it out, like watching them plow other people.
Sex
That's why
workers,
all
dude.
these guys were called to plow her while this guy watched.
Paid.
Yeah.
They were paid to do so.
Yeah, they were paid to you know.
Yeah. Paid. Paid work.
Yeah, they were paid work. Correct.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
But were they doing illegal things? Were they basically raping her when they were paid, or was she saying it's okay?
Well, I think the thing of the matter is that I think Puffy was directing everything.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Why is it a lot? Why is this like a cucking is like a rich man sport, huh? Like
I
what's
don't
going
get
on
it.
with that? Like it's only like
It's
really
a power trip, dude.
I just don't get what is it like. You just get to a point where you're just so rich.
That you
No,
just
that
wanna-
doesn't make sense.
No,
Give me all the
not
money in the
every-
world. You go near my girl, I'm killing you and your family, let alone watching it. You know, like
That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm killing everybody.
It's the guy that gets off on watching
Right.
his wife.
I get it. I just
you know what I
don't
mean?
understand it is what I'm saying.
And then it's like they hold like it's like it empowers them.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, yeah.
Man, that's belittling.
that's what I'm saying.
empowering,
How
bro.
does that empower
Yeah.
you to watch another man plow your wife?
No way, bro. People are gonna die for
You have
sure.
to ask them.
Yeah,
I wish I had an explanation because but it just, dude, a lot of people do it. A lot of people submit.
How come they don't ever see Diddy walking out of the trial and then they talk to him like they asked that girl the other day? They were like, "How big is Diddy's dick?"
Oh yeah, dude, that's horrible, right?
Yeah, like yo, and then, like how come they can't ever catch him slipping?
Like you're as a
Oh, he's in
journalist,
jail. I forgot.
You're shouting that out as a journalist as someone. Who
That's
walks into court.
ridiculous. Like you get
Dude, it's like, oh come on, man.
Wild
We
work.
really enter some dangerous times.
But then somebody, one of my friends said something very interesting too, and I was just like, that makes sense. He said a lot of yes happens when you're on a sick one.
Absolutely.
But then again, I'm like, I've been on sick ones.
Bro, I was about to say I had a
but-
cocaine problem,
yeah.
and none of that shit happened in my life.
I never thought I never got my Oscar de la Hoya on and was like, you know what? The bitch in the bed right now is really fine. I shouldn't be here. And if she said put a dress on,
Yeah,
fuck
no
it.
thank you.
I'd be like, listen, like we ain't doing this.
No.
Oh man, yeah, yeah.
The drugs, already has to be in you for the drugs to make that come out.
That's what I was gonna
It's
say.
probably already there, and you were too scared to do it,
Yeah.
and the drugs took the inhibition away.
Yeah.
But if you're normal, drugs won't make you say, "Oh, let me do this." It'll bring out what you've been hiding. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's like
saying?
one of those things. It's like when you get really fucked up on a good one and you have something on your mind and like you just can't, like you've been wanting to tell somebody and it's been killing you. You'll get it out of somebody if you get them on a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, man, dude, when you're on a sick one, like I know me, I'm like, bro.
And
You
just
know,
thinking,
I
like,
cannot-
dude, like 4 days of sex.
Yeah.
Like,
Listen, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
After one, I'm like, get away from
Yeah,
me. So
right.
where's the second, third, and fourth day? What do you mean day? After like
Dude,
two, I'm
like,
like, bro,
yeah,
I need a 20 to 30 minute recoup. I'm still disgusted by what just happened.
Yeah.
Let alone do I want to.
Let alone I enjoyed it, but
Usually when I'm
that's
done,
neither
I'm
here
like,
nor
"Oh,
there.
What did I do?
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, it's just.
Yeah, no, doesn't work.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking after 24 hours, you're like, okay, cool.
Where's
Like,
the Uber?
And then if you go, you start
after,
trekking into 48-hour level. Oh man.
After 4 hours, if you ain't clicking, like yo, like
No.
that was great, but you gotta go.
Bro, and not just that, the way you feel coming down on coke like 4 days later, bro.
What were they doing the whole time though? Like were they doing like GHB?
They were. Apparently they were also doing, what was it, coke mixed with ketamine.
Oh, 2C.
Yeah. 2C.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there were people yelling at us that we're getting 2C wrong, that it's its own drug. It's not a mix. Like somebody was saying that, and I needed to look into it. I believe there's
The chemists in the chat room were apparently speaking.
exactly chemists. Yeah, but
There you go.
some people are just familiar with the drugs. Like, wait, I've taken that. Don't you dare, you know?
He's like, hold on, I'm a J-Cat.
Yeah. And they're saying, like, because Cassie was on the stand saying that, they had sex for days and like she had like cold sores on her tongue from giving head too much. Like, yo, like,
Aren't you the guy who sees the cold sore on the tongue and says, "Get that
Yeah, I'm
away
cool.
from me"? Yeah, you're good.
But then Diddy's like, here's some extra money.
yeah. Fuck the extra money, bro. When you see cold sores, that's a bad sign. Get out of there. No
yeah,
way.
man, that shit's got to be crazy to be part of that. Like,
And that's crazy part is that they were soliciting people off Craigslist.
oh yeah,
Like Craigslist was a crazy website, bro.
oh dude.
I mean,
really
it still
was.
is, but you can't get no play like you did back in the day, bro. You could buy hookers back in the day on there. You could buy everything back in.
Shit, you could do
Backpage and Craigslist were the two
Connections.
Misconnection. That was about to bring that up because that was the wildest part. Because if you went to
Men seeking women.
if you went into the like any of the like what was it? Yeah.
Hey, read one, Bolton.
Oh wow! See, look at that.
Vatos de construction, bro.
Married female friend.
Dog, hold on. I said los vatos de. Hold on. That was a crazy one, dude. What the fuck?
Looking for a strong woman to help me.
That's probably Aton.
Yeah.
Strong woman with a big Adam's apple.
Misconnections was always like. That was always a crazy one to look at, see stuff like that. I mean, it used to be worse back when there was like the sex ads, the personals. Sorry, the personals. They were called the personals.
Yeah, the personals were crazy, bro, because people would be like, you know, you'd see some like I remember, I feel like before there was room in the world for a woman to be lonely. Bro, a woman can't be lonely these days, bro. There's gonna be like a million dudes just like. What's up? Before you would see some crazy shit on there and be like, you know, I just don't really get out much. And
right.
This is that. And I'm just like, damn, this sounds like a very lonely ass chick.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't think those women exist anymore, bro. There's just like an endless amount of dudes that are just willing. It doesn't matter what you look like. There's just some dudes that are just like, you know what? I'll take it.
There's some people who just can't, you know, like be alone either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I call him a cousin. But
Homie hoppers?
No, he's a fucking serial dater, man. The second he's out of a relationship, literally, bro, it can go from like 4 years. 2 days later, he's with somebody else. Like he's never single.
Wow.
One of those people just can't be alone. I'm like, oh,
so wild to me.
It's insane.
So wild.
And he'll literally go from one and the next one stay with for 6 months to a year. Not like little times. And bounce right to the next one. Like, nah, bro.
You know what that is, bro? That you're running from something.
Yeah.
Like, it's like that's what it is. You're running for something and you haven't faced your demons, bro. Like, and everybody will go through it, bro. Because I've been through the phase where like you don't want to be alone because you're hurting so bad and you're just like you just don't want to deal with the shit. So you're just like, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to just fucking plow this person, then I'm going to get on a sick one, and then if this person leaves, I'll just go plow somebody else. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're just going through it, bro. Like, you're just like, fuck it, this person doesn't want me, I'll go find somebody that will. And that's the cycle, because you don't want to face the elephant in the room, bro. And everybody's elephant is different.
Everyone's elephant is different, dude. But yeah, you will.
Some of it requires real help. You know what I mean? Some of it you could pull through yourself. You could thug it out, you know? But that's some crazy shit, though, when you see people go serial dating like that. Because and it's not hard to figure out how a relationship works, but somebody who's a serial dater, they'll fucking big you up. They'll build you a buttercup.
Right.
To fucking just melt it all down for you and just destroy it, bro, because they know how to play the game. It's nothing but a game to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
true.
It's nothing but a little fucking dance, 2 steps here, 2 steps there, and then the bow, and I'm out. You know, bro, like that's the dance to them.
Dude, I had a friend that was like constantly, like you said, serial dater. Like every time she'd get with someone, she'd be with them for quite a while and then break up and then get with someone else. And, and it was just like, yo, like at a certain point, it was like, you just need to learn to be on your own. You
can Mac Miller a motherfucker out of doing shit like that, because that's what she did. Remember, she just left that food. She went to that food. I was like, that food you cannot take it.
Hey man, that's the cool part is that these women can be just as fucking dicks as us guys, and making moves like that. You know what I mean? Like where you just say, "Fuck it, I'm out," and just break someone's heart.
That's heart and ego. That's not just heart, bro. Because like, bro, as a man, you're just like, fuck. What do you think? Then when something like that happens, you automatically think it's like that. Like in her eyes, that person is better than me,
or that person is the pick for her. You know what I mean? Like that, and that this present guy isn't anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's a definite crush to the ego, to the heart.
Yeah, you'll go through some fucking shit.
Yeah, dude, you absolutely will. Love is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, and everybody deals with it different.
Yeah, true.
Me and my lady were together for years, and we broke up for like 6 months. I was fucking completely devastated. I was opposite. Like, going out and being out with people was the last thing I fucking wanted to do.
Yep.
Like, especially if it's like a relationship you didn't expect to end. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have a plan for after. Like, I was committed. So it was like, to me, that was like going out. But when I was younger, for sure, that's what I would have done. You know what I mean? Definitely. When you get older, it's like, wait. Like, is this really, number one, is this really what I want? Like, and sometimes you do shit, and that was one of those things that I realized, I fucked up, made a mistake. You think, you think the grass is always greener, and then you don't appreciate what you actually have. And then you're like, damn, man, forget. Not only is the grass fucking brown and dead on the other side, I had a fucking beautiful garden that you don't even pay enough, you don't tend to enough, A lot of it is certain things happen. You got to own responsibility, not just place it on other people. You don't
want to be that guy. What's the guy in the wedding singer? Remember he's at the bar and he tells him, he's like, "You think I'm happy, bro?"
Yeah.
He's like, "You think it's fun for me?"
Oh,
yeah, and he's like, "I gotta fucking wear this gimmick all the time." I think he tells him, he's like, "This is work, bro." He's like, "And I'm for what?" yeah. I was like, that was some real ass shit, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that learn.
I didn't see that movie. That's one of the
Really?
Yeah,
You didn't see The Wedding
Swear to
Singer?
God, I never seen it.
Dude, with Steve
Yeah.
Buscemi?
Yeah,
Oh
I didn't
my.
see it. I got it.
And dude, because one thing I like
It's a good flick, bro. You have to watch it. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
even like
funny.
a chick flick or a rom com.
No, well, I mean, it's kind of a
rom
rom-com.
but
But like, isn't that's the movie where whatchamacallit, Adam Sandler tells the girl's wearing the Van Halen shirt and he says, "Take the shirt off before you jinx the band."
yeah, no,
That.
it's a classic film.
Yeah, I know. I've heard a lot of quotes and shit from it. Just one of the funny. That's one of the things I actually haven't seen that one.
I always respect Adam Sandler, man, because he always makes funny movies and like he always puts his boys on. If
Not
Steve
always.
Buscemi, like he's always in his movies and like whoever he's cool with is in the movie.
Except for Peter Dante, because he said the N-word.
Well, yeah, maybe that.
When did
That was
you do
crazy.
that? Recently? Or?
Nah, it was like years ago, but like it was some crazy shit that he just said. And
Did he use it
shout out to
in a
Peter Dante.
racist
He's
way?
he was fucked up, but like he was just acting a fool. And then after that, I saw this deep dive video where it was like why he didn't end up in Adam Sandler movies anymore. And then I was like, this is what happened.
Oh wow.
Yeah, YouTube, bro. If you want an explanation for some shit where you're like, hey, how come my favorite artists don't work together anymore? Type it in on YouTube. There'll be some asshole who fucking has an hour video he made out there. He had too much time to break this shit down.
Or it's their assumption of what happened.
Nah, some of these guys, some of these fools on YouTube be helping police solve crimes, dog.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like
Other ones get away.
unintentionally, bro. They'll just be breaking down the step by step. Be like,
sure.
and this person said it on here, so how can? Yeah, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah. And there's and kudos to those people that are like doing the real shit. There's people out there who are just loving to spread fucking
False information.
False information. Like they're gonna come up when I say assumption, like they think this is the way it went. And they want you to believe it's the way it went because that's what they think, and it's just like some of it's like factually off.
I always be saying, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, I always fucking like to add that. I'd be like, hold on, in my opinion, let me tell you what I think. You know?
And specify the word.
Yeah, because it's like I have to
right.
fucking tell him that
Right.
this is just my thought. I was like, just because it's on my podcast, obviously you're gonna hear my thoughts, but I'm not saying that this is like what breaking news said, you know?
Right.
Yeah, but not a lot of people do that courtesy. And then again, a lot of people won't listen to that shit. They'll listen to you, to the shit that you say, and then they'll play the clip back and they'll be like, he did say your opinion.
Yeah.
I just seen
Selective hearing, bro. People fucking hear what they want to.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I mean? Like 100%.
I seen a Joe Rogan. It looks like a new one of his, like I guess, stand up. And he was talking about. He was saying somebody was like,
was that with the orange shirt?
It might be. I only saw like 1 or 2 clips, and I know it's new because
Was
I
he
haven't
yelling?
seen it before. I haven't seen the outfit. And he was talking about
Yelling?
vaccines. He was talking about how somebody was talking shit to him about, you know how much false information you spread about this, and this. And he basically turned. He was like, well, you're taking vaccine information from me. He goes, so what does it say about you? And it's true. It's like, it's Joe fucking Rogan. So at the end of the day, why are you listening to him like he's a fucking doctor? He's just a knucklehead with an opinion. So if you're taking that as fact, who's the fucked up one, you know? Like, he's allowed to have an opinion, and it doesn't mean he's a doctor and he knows what the fuck he's talking about. But it's true. You shouldn't be listening to it. Fact check. Look behind it. Don't just,
I think the last Joe Rogan special, he made a horrible decision with the kind of shirt he wore. There wasn't it. There was one that he wore like a very orange shirt. That was a button-up shirt, and his nipples just kept sweating the whole time.
Sweaty nipples?
Like there was like a line of sweat right in his, and it kept coming out from his nipples. And I'm just
oozing.
like, what? Nobody told you about this shirt that you would start sweating? Why would you not wear something black on stage?
Right. That's always the key. That's the key color to go to. If you think you're gonna be sweating, Oh
Go.
yeah, that's his.
That's the beginning of
man
it.
boob
Okay,
sweat.
at the end of
And
it,
I think this is the shirt he was wearing,
Yeah.
by the way, in this.
at the end of it, the shit is like all like one big fucking line.
That's hilarious.
Hey, man.
That's under boob sweat, man. That's real shit. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
White shirts are like the worst for that.
Yeah, the gray too.
Absolutely. Go with black. You'd be
Black.
Right.
Never changes.
That's no good.
Won't switch
By the way,
it.
someone was talking about Joe Rogan being irresponsible. Well, listen, when you have a platform that big, there is a little truth to that, meaning you do have a big platform. You know that the things that you say do have an influence. So, yeah, I mean, there is still a piece of responsibility in there, but it's his opinion.
There it is.
People shouldn't be taking opinions for facts. So, at the end of the day, like, again, be more of a responsible listener. You know, he's allowed to state what he wants, but it also doesn't mean it's fucking true because he said it. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, you wish people were smart enough to separate that.
But the thing is to him, that's what he believes. You know, like everybody believes something different. Do you hear the ludicrous shit that Steftone says? And no, real talk. I love him. He's my brother. But he believes it. He doesn't say it because he wants to freak you guys out. He truly believes this stuff. And you know what? Good. You're allowed to have a different opinion. You're allowed to believe different shit.
Absolutely.
You know, it's up to you whether you want to believe it or not. Some of the shit he says is ludicrous, and other shit he says has some shit to it that you're like, well, you know what, Steph? Actually, there's some truth in that. Yeah,
Same
bro.
team.
Some people don't open their mind enough because they believe everything they're fed.
No.
Just know that everything you're fed is not true. That's all there is to
absolutely.
it.
We have done many research on the Wawas.
Right?
Yeah, straight
Yeah.
up. All right, today is National Juice Slush Day.
Oh yeah.
Juice Slush Day. All right, I fuck with that.
Like-
You know, recently I bought this snack at Pavilions. They had these ices, but they're like ready to go and they freeze up and it's like a slushy, bro, and it's made by icy. So I don't know if that counts as juice slush, but
Yeah, I love slush puppies. Is that what you're talking about?
oh, I fuck with slush puppies
bro.
heavy,
Yeah, these
bro.
are my favorite.
New York, like when you were a kid. Yep, slush puppy was the go-to. That was.
Yep.
the
There's not that
brand.
many people that have them out here, but I do know a place that has them.
Yo, well, on the bike.
Yeah, on the bike ride.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What that deli? Where is that, Dom? You know that deli we stop at? That
Hermosa Beach.
Hermosa Beach.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
They do have them there, and it's very delicious.
Fuck yeah.
It's also
Straight sugar, but delicious.
apparently it's a cough after a hash whole day.
What is it?
Yeah, dude.
No. I'm just,
That's great.
I'm saying that
You
'cause
should
I'm
celebrate more.
But it's also National Strawberries and Cream Day.
Oh, I love that.
It's strawberry season. I actually,
love
I don't know if the Strawberry Festival's still going on, but I wanted to go last week in Ventura. I don't know if it's still going on. But
Great, yeah.
I didn't know
Dude.
about the Strawberry Festival.
Remember that one time we were over in Santiago and we found like a super good, like it was it was one of those
Oh,
strawberry.
yeah,
cream-
fresas con crema. Like,
Yeah.
it was, they still have that little store.
Yeah, that shit was so bomb.
Yeah.
I want to go by there.
I know it's crazy how like we are close to a lot of good things, so we just never leave because we're high. we gotta get in the rhythm of that, man. We gotta stop.
What's up with that Strawberry Festival? Can you look that up, Bolton, and see if it's still
I
going
believe-
on?
I believe if
'Cause
it's-
I'll go to that bitch. It sounds good.
Yeah, it was in Ventura. I was gonna go last week, but I can't go this week because I got. Well, maybe I could Sunday.
What is it? All things strawberry,
It's
basically?
I wanted to go just vlog it and just do. It looked really nice.
You know, people are bringing out their sweetest batches. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
it's
man,
gonna be-
and just to try the different variations of it being
Yeah,
used in
it's already
any
done.
context.
Damn.
It passed already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Way to go, bro! You missed it.
Shit. Next year for sure, I'm gonna hit that.
No, it's probably gonna be one. Like that was just a Ventura one. There's probably
There's a
gonna be
Garden
a San
Grove
Diego
one I'm looking at.
Say it again.
A Garden Grove.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right there in Orange County.
Yeah. So
Right, honey.
there's also a couple other one, and then there's also this one. There's flower fields that pop up every time in San Diego.
Oh yeah.
I remember going there as a kid next to these outlets. It's like this right now is the time when you get to see all them flowers bloom. It's like if you enjoy nature shit like that, bro.
Dude, and I remember in Bakersfield there used to be, there's a lot of agriculture around us in Baco, so there would be strawberry festivals as well. Oh, okay, that's coming. That's this weekend.
Nice.
Hell yeah! Who's the Grand Marshal, bro?
Bitch ass strawberry.
Vida Jimenez. Hell yeah.
Jimenez. Right, Bolton?
Jimenez.
Yeah, Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Yeah, Jimenez.
You ever notice
Jimenez.
when them like newscaster chicks fucking take a picture? You got every muscle on their neck working hard. You know what I mean? Like it's just like why is it so? Why does all the veins go like really hard when you're all smiling? Look at her neck. It's like a very stretched out like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's good look. And there's a black guy on TV too. No,
Put a scarf on it.
He's a dancing doctor, though.
Oh. He's a dancing doctor. Huh?
Yeah.
Fuck does that mean? He comes into my room, fucking playing and shit.
He's like, yo, you got cancer.
Moon walks in and Moon walks out.
Yeah, bro.
You got AIDS, and then Moon walks out of the room. Cold as ice.
Yeah, bro.
Family Guy.
You're gonna die. Huh.
Yeah, pop locking.
You need surgery.
You'll never walk again.
Yeah, bro. Like
And robot out of there.
You're paralyzed.
Yeah,
Good.
bro.
That's a pretty good gig for a doctor, bro.
A dancing doctor, bro. That's crazy. It's also National Wait Staff Day. I don't know what that means. Or
Wait staff is like waiters.
Okay, hell yeah. Shout out to the wait staff, man.
Yeah, shout out to all you that fucking
Make
put
it
in some
happen.
work.
Yep.
Hell
Not
yeah.
an easy job. I couldn't do it, but I
Restaurants.
tip like a motherfucker.
No
whenever you
tax
get a
on
good job.
tips.
Bullshit. Tax on the fucking everything.
In Vegas, they just passed it that they're not gonna get taxed on that money because it stops their economy from growing because people want to actually become homeowners and they can't because they can't report
show
that.
their income.
They can't show their income because a lot of people get tax-based income in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, think about those like bottle girls, what they're making. You know what I mean? Like
Some of them make a ton of money.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some making like
$1,000
$6
tip with some tips on the
Thousands a
side.
night. Yeah, thousands a night.
Dude, you think about how many different like let's just say you got an area like that can hold like 40 tables, and you say like all of those are gonna be getting at least
You got like
$5,000,
You got,
$10,000.
like 10 Persian guys just thinking they can all sleep with her, so they're tipping like crazy.
The funniest thing is
Yeah, like-
I knew a dude who dated the head bottle girl for what was the
Is that like the main head of the gang?
No, she runs all the bottles. She's in
Yeah.
charge of bottle service, and it was at Warwick, Club Warwick here in LA. And I used to just ask him too, like, yo, how are you good with this? You know, like knowing that literally to make their money, they are not only dressed like who is, acting like who is to get the money, like flirting with everybody, like doing the shit blatantly. And he would just laugh at him. Like, I don't give a fuck. She made fucking $4 grand last night. I'm like, bro, that's the same as a guy who's saying you don't care. Your girl made 10 grand, but she got plowed by 3 dudes.
It's a
for 10 grand.
specific dude that.
What
that,
the fuck does
Look,
the
man,
money
it's
matter?
it's a
They're paying-
specific kind of guy that's comfortable with you dating a stripper or type.
Yeah,
of that
but the
kind of
waiter,
work.
she's not plowing the dudes though.
No, but she's making it like she would. That's the problem. So
That's
yeah.
to me, the dude that's over tipping her because he thinks he's gonna get laid, he's the fool.
Agreed.
Yeah.
He's going-
I agree with that, Bo.
Agreed.
There's so many
Bolton.
like after working in a restaurant, there's so many
Yeah.
fools that walk in and are like, "Yo, you think that server would like hook up?" It's just like, no,
Idiot.
dude, she's here to work. She's not here to
Correct.
fucking hook up with you or
It's also
anything.
the same guy who believes the stripper that told him you're like so hot, you're so amazing, I really like you. You know, it's the same idiot who thinks that that's real. So, but at the end of the day, a lot of them
Some guys
still
don't even
do
need a
flirt.
stripper to believe that kind of shit. There's regular girls out there
Oh, man.
telling dudes all day, like, yeah, you know, I don't know, man. Some of the
Dude, there's
young
always-
men, you need to fucking step this shit up, bro.
Yeah.
They out here getting the floor and fucking, you know,
Man.
fucking mop with your asses, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're not, especially if you're like under 30, bro. What the fuck's up with all this simping, dog?
Yeah.
For real.
Fuck that, man.
Like straight up. I mean, after 30, dog, you kind of need to start finding a partner. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, like, you know, like you start getting tired, dog. I get it. You try to get your life together after that, bro. But if you're living in your 20s, bro, who go outside, do some exercise, dog.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Going to
get-
back when you
get-
guys were talking about how like you guys know a bunch of people that like will just constantly they break up with the girl and then they're in a new relationship right away. Doesn't that seem so fucking exhausting?
It does.
Like-
I don't get it either.
Like I would just be so tired after that. Like it's like, oh, now I got to go meet a new chick and we got to go hang out for a long time and get to know her. Well, it's just like that seems so
Bolton's like,
annoying.
hang out with me.
Oh man.
I don't know. I just don't understand those people. I'm just like, damn. Don't you have any other like hobbies or anything to go do? Like,
No, it all depends because I tell you, there's been a few when, you know, I used to frequent these strip clubs. Like there was always that one beautiful girl that you'd be like in wow, you'd be in awe of her, right? And you're like, if she told me fucking she wanted to go out, I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool. Like there's always, but then there's also times like when you're away, like if you were in a bad space, you go in and be like, oh my God, that feels amazing. And if you go in there feeling great, you'd be like, yeah, you know, whatever, like she's cool. But it all depends on like the mood you're in. And those guys that go in are usually looking for some self-esteem. And so
I think it just became like you you have a generation of motherfuckers that don't think it's cool to kind of do manly shit. Everybody wants to take the way out. Nobody really kind of wants to learn to do some shit.
Oh,
And like a lot of the dudes out these days want the same attention that women get.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, you know, you kind of don't look at you really got to look at it. It's like that attention that women get, they get it because they're fucking females, dog. You want that attention? Go change it to a female. You know, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just, but you just can't be out there chasing. Like, some shit's for women and some shit's for men, dog. Like, you're a man, dog. You got to do men shit, dog. Otherwise, you know, if a female sees you as her equal, dog, like in the sense where you're like, you're just another female to me. You know what I mean? She's gonna treat you that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. She's not gonna treat you like a man. Come on, dog.
Yeah, dude. I've seen cases of that.
There's a lot of I don't know, dog. Fool's gotta take that shit Bartz was taking, TRT.
He was just taking T. There was no TRT.
Yeah.
I love people. You see these dudes like all jacked up. Like, yeah, he's on TRT. No. Well, the R is replacement. When you're elevating it above what it's supposed to be, you are on steroids. There's a difference. Huge difference, bro. For real. That's hilarious, too. He's on TRT. No.
Yeah,
fancy name for juice.
Do you have to keep taking that, or is it like naturally just?
Oh no, when you're starting to take it, like if you're taking TRT, it's because your natural testosterone was already on a sharp decline. So yes, if you wanted it to stay at those levels, you have to continue to take.
Oh really? Okay.
Oh yeah.
So it's like for life, you just have to keep taking it.
100%. If you want to stay at that level that you are when you were 25 or 30, some people fine with aging. They don't need it. They're like, I'm good. I don't feel it. It's not affecting me. You know, everybody's different.
Straight up. Also, did you know that today in 1952, Mr. T was born? Yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. T.
Oh, yeah. Pitiful.
You think that was real gold?
Yeah. Back then, bro, gold was like $200 an ounce. Cheap as fuck. Not $3,000 like today. And most of those rope chains were hollow. They were very thin. Most of them.
Which was the 80s way.
MC solid. Those were solid ropes. Those were different.
Damn. That's still pretty cool, though.
Yeah, Mr. T was the band, dude.
He sure was.
What was he?
B.A. Baracus.
B.A. Baracus from the A-Team. He started as, there was a TV show called The A-Team.
I know, but is that where he got his big break from?
No, well, yeah, he was in a movie called DC Cab as well.
Where did he start, though? I think it was
Rocky 3 is where he got famous.
That was before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that would have been before A-Team.
Yeah, that was because he fought, or was it Rocky 3 or 2?
I see his first public appearance was on NBC's television show Games People Play in 1980.
Oh, wow.
He won the America's Best Bouncer competition, which led to Sylvester Stallone casting him as Clubber Lang.
Rocky 3, right?
Yep.
You think Sylvester Stallone really threw down with some of the people? Like, if I was Rocky, I would have been like, come on, bitch. And fucking throw down Offset. Like,
dude. How crazy. Yeah,
him and Apollo, like Offset, be like, nah, fuck that. What do you got, bro? Like,
fuck that. No, fuck.
Like, I want to see what you got, dog. Get in the fucking fighting spirit. Like, hey, man, don't film this shit. You know?
Yeah. I'm about to fight you for real.
Yeah, bro. Like for like a fighting movie. Like you think some fights happen in Fight Club, bro? Like,
I mean, if you like,
I would be like, just on some like, man, let me fight you real quick, dog. Like, I mean, don't hit me in the face, but let's just fucking like, this is a fighting movie. We gotta get in the spirit, dog. Oh my god, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Run that quick fade.
Real quick.
Well, that was like back in the days. I don't know if you guys did out here, but slap boxing was a big thing.
Yeah.
And people go, you want to slap box? I'm like, let's just fight.
That's thank you.
The second you slap me in the face,
I'm gonna want to stab you.
I'm closing my fist and letting you know right now. So if you want to throw hands, let's do that. But don't ask.
But don't fucking just randomly slap box me. Like if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. But like, yeah, bro, if you randomly just slap box me like that, it's like, bro, whatever's in my pocket, I'm fucking stabbing you, dog. All right, next one. Oh, damn. 1971, Marvin Gaye released What's Going On. Classic ass, what is it, song?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Amazing song.
And this is crazy because, like, Motown didn't want him to put it out.
Really?
Because they really thought that, like, him doing a socially conscious speaking record was going to, like, turn his fans away and turn people away because you remember this is, like, Vietnam. Like, there's heavy shit happening in the world. And so he wrote this album. And then he put it out, and it went fucking #1. Like everyone was ready for like socially conscious music from an artist like Marvin Gaye. He's got some shit. Right On, God Is Love. Oh my God, that's Inner City Blues.
Shout out to Marvin Gaye. Also in 1972, the notorious B.I.G. was born. Happy birthday! He would have been 56 years old today.
Hell yeah, one of the best to ever do it.
I was just listening to his greatest hit CD in my car. So.
Damn, really? He's got a greatest hits?
Yeah, I came up on this lot of like CDs that were still sealed, and I came up with some good ones. So I just.
Oh, that's dope. I mean, it's just crazy because he had 2 albums.
Yeah, that's it.
So it was.
One was a double, but still.
Yeah. It just like
that one. That's the album I'm listening to. The white
yeah, the white one. Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
Honestly, man, like Who Shot You gets me like pretty hyped, even though it's like a diss.
Yeah, but he's not dissing Pac. That's the crazy thing.
Probably Get Money's always good.
Yeah.
Notorious Thugs. Come on, my Bone Thugs. That was such a banger right there. Dead Wrong.
Unbelievable, of course. I made a remix to that with Shiki.
Yeah.
Dead Wrong.
Yeah.
Banger too.
10 Crack Commandments.
That beat, forget it.
Yeah. Shout out to Biggie. Happy
Dude,
birthday.
yeah. Kick in the Door's not on there, but that one's.
That one should have been on there, yeah.
Yeah. Hypnotize Always Forever. Warning. Oh my God. That is one of the most visual songs. If you listen to Warning.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Dude,
You could picture every bit of it.
You could, if you close your eyes, you could just picture because then you hear the sound effects that are going through, like the beeper going off and all. Oh, dude, it's so good. Like, do that. Get really stoned one day and listen to that. So close your eyes. Easy Mo B.
Yep.
We had him on here.
Yep. Talking about that too.
Yeah, dude. He did some of Big's most classic work.
Oh. 1974, Havoc from Mop Deep was born. Happy birthday, Havoc.
Dude, one half of one of the greatest hip hop duos of all time, Mobb Deep.
He's still spitting fire, bro.
Dude, actually, they're working. We talked about it last time. They're working on a new record with Alchemist involved.
Yeah, actually, almost done. They'll be polishing that up soon.
I'm sure that we're gonna have a new Mobb Deep album. So sick. They have so much unreleased
Who gets the
stuff.
money at that point? Like for Prodigy?
His family.
Yeah, whoever the state set up to.
Yeah.
But they've been staying working, man. Shout out to whole Infamous Mob.
And they have
Big
like
Twin, everybody, man.
unreleased like he has a lot of unreleased like Prodigy shit.
Yeah, that's exactly they're doing with this album is using a lot of his unreleased shit.
Like I every time B-Real talks about some of the shit that he has in his laptop or like some old laptop, like I'm just like bro, can you let me know when you're gonna listen to it? Because I want to listen to like some of this angry B-Real shit that didn't come out. You know what I mean? Because I have my own like Cypress playlist that are like that I have it on like when I'm at the gym, but it's not the songs that everybody thinks you listen to. It's songs that I'm like I had to like my own little crates of songs where I was like, all right, damn, nobody knows that he's on this song. This is a song with like Big Pun, and, just shit like that. And you're like, oh damn, these are jams, and nobody would ever know that B's on. And I could only imagine I'm like the shit that is on that laptop. I'm pretty sure Dom's heard it. Or he's probably yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure he's probably heard it because he's the one fixing those laptops or whatever the fuck he has back there. But yeah,
no comment, dude. That's
it's probably because imagine the collabs he has in there.
Oh yeah,
probably
dude.
collabs with people that just like, oh, that one never came out or this.
Oh, dude, I've told him before, like, hey man, there was this one song you're working on at this time. It sounded like this. He'll be like, I don't remember it.
He says that on purpose.
I was like, yeah, but we were in the studio. He's like, yeah, I remember what you're talking about, but I don't remember the song. I was like, okay.
That fool remembers like times we ate more than he remembers stuff. Yeah.
I mean, and that's it's amazing.
You remember that barbecue spot he used to take us to before before we found out about Bart's?
Oh yeah, the one
right here.
Second. I was on Second, I think.
It's no longer there anymore, but we used to go there and just fucking eat up a storm, bro.
Yeah. That's right.
And now we just have Bart's. Shout out to Bart's for that meatloaf.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good loaf.
Yeah.
Good loaf there.
Speaking of good barbecue, if you are free this Friday and Saturday, May 23rd and 24th, please get your tickets for the 3rd annual Long Beach Barbecue Festival. I will have a High and Hungry booth there. Come get some merch. We will be filming Friday and Saturday, some new High and Hungry content for you guys. We are going to be trying the best of the best of the best barbecue. I cannot wait to find the best tri-tip. I'm really a big fan of like just red meat.
Bring it.
I mean, because I can eat
I love it. I just can't have it.
I know. It's like, it's just...
it's like, I love cocaine, just can't do it.
Have that either.
Well, this isn't Coke Fest.
No.
I'd be way more sad about that one too because I couldn't do it. But yeah, get your tickets. Make sure you guys pull up. I will have a booth. It's gonna be a great time. Brought to you by the City of Long Beach and Axiom Barbecue. I will be there Friday at like 7 a.m. loading in. So it's 12 to 9.
How's the weather gonna be?
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
It's good in Long Beach, right?
It's sunny.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wear some shorts. Gonna be out there drinking some beer. You know, it's gonna be great. It's not a smoking event, by the way, so you
Right.
can bring your family, do some wholesome shit.
Right.
Do they have like a smoking area?
I'll figure it out if I'm a vendor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
It's
you
a
just
real question. Shit.
smoke one before you leave the crib, and then just.
You know what it is? I'll take a Puffco. That's what it is. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a
take the
good
fucking Puffco.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gonna go, Bolton?
We'll see what's up. I'll let you know.
What do you mean? You gotta let me know so I can walk you in.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know what's up. If I end up going, I'll just walk
All that
on
dental
down.
work you get, bro, you might as well put them teeth to work on some barbecue, bro.
I'll walk on down from my
Motherfuckers
place.
at the dentist every other week, bro.
Teeth suck, man. That
I
shit
know.
Hurts. It hurts.
Oh yeah, it
You know,
does.
fuck
You just
around
don't go, bro. That's what.
with that. Yeah. Until you have to, and then you're like,
Oh man.
Nah, bro.
Dead,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the only cool thing I liked about the dentist last time was a Nas, but that shit cost me $600.
Oh, I'm sure.
they charged you?
That's how much they charge, bro. But then I went to like a really nice fucking dentist. I was like, told my lady, I was like, why'd you bring me here? She was like, you said you wanted the best. I was like, yeah, I didn't say the most expensive. but they were good. Shout out to the doctor and her staff. They treated me very well. And they were all smiling when I had to pay. I was like, hate you.
Yeah.
Like, I hate you guys.
Yep.
Stop smiling.
Stop smiling. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
All right, is it that time, Bolton? Can we open up?
Yeah.
Let's open up the doors. Or super chat.
Or submissions. Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Oh, it's staying silent.
Insane Asylum.
Biblic's saying I can't even talk right now. Adam Sandler is a comedy rock star. Who's your guys' comedy rock star?
Yes.
Yeah,
Who's
he's one of them.
ours? He said, who is ours at the end, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe Dave Chappelle? I'm a huge Chappelle fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be it. Like he's the one that's riding that wave right now.
Yeah. What about you, Ezone?
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's a couple people, bro, but like for
You gotta
me, it's
pick
people
one.
like Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey, or Felipe Esparza.
Felipe Esparza for
Fluffy,
sure,
Fluffy, of course.
dude.
But for me, more the relatability is more with Felipe, just because Felipe has lived a different life. I like the impressions Fluffy makes and all this stuff like that, and that's hilarious too, and it's very wholesome. But Felipe just be on some real shit sometimes, so like for the life that I lived, you know.
Yeah.
You guys like Bill Burr?
Bill Burr for
yes.
sure,
Yeah, so.
Fucking
and
hilarious.
Tom Segura.
You know what? He's fucking hit or miss to me, bro. The Segura and Bert or whatever. The two of
Thank
them-
you, bro.
The two of them are
I think
very
Bert's
mid,
overrated
bro.
to me,
Very
dog.
mid.
Bert is a
Very.
little, just
Yeah,
too much
they-
sometimes, dude.
Yeah, and they don't really slap. Tom Segura can be funny. I've come to find like I like his stand up and stuff better than like the skit work that he does. Because right now there's a show on Netflix. I think it's called like Bad Thoughts with Tom Segura. I saw like one of them. It was terrible. I
Was
like,
it?
Yeah, terrible.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
Terrible. Yeah, I was like, this is shit. You know?
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
That's like Gillis, Shane Gillis. I wasn't a big fan of Tires or whatever it's called. I didn't think he was that great.
was okay.
And I think he's hilarious in
Yeah.
stand up, you know? So,
He's great when he's talking shit with people back and forth
Yeah.
and just like, and his stand up is pretty cool too.
yeah. His banter is great because he's quick witted.
He's so quick.
responses,
But
Absolutely.
I remember when I first saw him and he did the "Mrrr."
Yep.
Oh
Yeah. That was in one of his first with the black shirt or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
I remember sending that
Yeah.
into the group chat. I was like, yo, this does.
"Mrrr."
Yep. He was like,
Yeah.
that was the last time a white person sounded cool. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he was talking about. He's like,
Yeah.
he was like, what was that, the 30s?
You know who else is great? And it was Louis C.K.
Yeah, he could be good too.
He could be really good. Yeah. I used to love his show, Louis.
I used to not like Gervais. What's his name?
Ricky Gervais.
Now I like him. Now
Dude, he's amazing. Dude, he makes
Yeah,
some of the
he's
most
fucking funny, bro.
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
great.
give a fuck.
Not one
He
fuck.
will say whatever he wants, and to me, that if you're a comic and you're scared to do your sketches, I have no respect for you.
Oh,
like
man.
you should be, no matter who's gonna get offended. Say what you have to say. This is comedy, and
He's he's probably like top 10 for me.
Yes,
because he's amazing. And also people don't realize he wrote the original Office series, which is based in the UK, and then the one with Steve Carell was based on the UK version of that and became its own thing.
And he's a big dog lover, so he.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Big dog lover, so he's already good.
Dude, he was amazing.
Yeah. So that was the original Office.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch it. You've never seen it?
No,
it's great.
Ever.
I couldn't get into it.
That was great.
Is that where he got his start?
No,
Like
he's been around.
He was before that. That was 01. That's
Yeah. This is the one that kind of made him popular, though.
Gotcha.
Like, I'd say, yeah, right around then, yeah.
I agree with you, Ethan. It's kind of hard for me to get into that show.
I never got
it's
into
not
it
like
either.
The American
It's
version.
British humor.
Yeah, I can't.
No,
get into
even the
that.
American version. I never got into that one either.
Oh,
yeah.
that was great. I loved it.
I heard it was great. I don't know, just didn't take. I don't know what to say.
It kind of felt like after Steve Carell left, it kind of dragged on for a little bit, but it's still good.
Should have died there.
Or found a way to make it go, just. It was great till then, though. I'll say that.
Joaquin in here saying, "Yo, E-Zone hosting again. That's what's up." Saying, "Same team."
Same team, dog. Hell yeah, appreciate you. We might end it a little bit earlier than usual today, just but salute to you guys.
Seen a couple people shouting out your hat as well.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, salute. Oh, this the hat I'm wearing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Dope hat.
Chinese New Year.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was.
Chinese New Year with the Dodger
That
collaboration.
was an amazing
It's pretty
Asian theme accent.
It's pretty good, bro.
Yeah. Very racist. Wonderful. Next.
Big
Chinese people.
Big shout to Milan Nikolic and Ceaseless. Thank you so much for the super stickers.
Thank you, Pete.
Hell yeah.
Much love, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat.
Fernando in here is asking, what's your guys' he's asking question on First Amendment auditors. Question, what do you guys think about those guys who go around filming in front of dispensaries or post offices just to get a people's reaction? Have you guys ever seen those guys on YouTube?
I haven't.
They'll be like filming in front of a bank, but they're on public property, so they have every right to film, but they'll be filming in front of a bank, and like a bank manager will come out and be like, "You can't be filming my bank. Like, I'm going to call the police on you." Like,
I've seen shit like that
yeah,
too.
but those guys are like, "I'm on public property. I can film whatever I want. Like, you can't tell me what to do." Like, what do you guys think of those guys when they get a reaction out of people?
I love the people who say, "You don't have my permission to film me."
Yeah.
I'm calling the police. You don't have my permission.
Anytime I
Fuck
see
you and
anybody
your
start off
permission.
with that, you don't have my permission.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you're outside,
Correct.
so
With
everyone's permission.
Here's your fucking permission.
Yeah.
Unless it's like my house,
Right.
Like, and even with the bank dude coming out, so you can't film like dude needs
Sure
to
can.
he could make it so much better if he wouldn't have come out and did that. And it just said that, you can't film me. I don't give you, like, no. And unless they're inside your business space.
And somebody said, I think it's rude as fuck. It absolutely is.
Yes.
Some of the shit people do is obnoxious, not even rude, just obnoxiously rude because they can. So I agree with that. Some people do need the shit slapped out of them.
Yes.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. So, yeah, I agree with that. Mad obnoxious, some people, because they have the right to.
Oh, yeah.
They think it's okay to put a phone in your face. Come on, man. Have some fucking class.
Do you remember when the one dude got shot in a mall? From this one dude.
Oh, for the prank, right?
Yeah, the
And
guy
this-
was trying to show him all these things and kept talking to him and was like showing him all this stuff. He's like,
And
"Hey
he's
man,
a delivery guy. He's like, stop, bro.
yeah, stop." He kept telling him to stop, and the dude kept coming at him, and then so he just pulled out a gun and just fucking shot the dude.
Did he kill him or no?
No,
He shot him in the stomach.
Did he go to jail for it or
He went
no?
to jail. He got sentenced for like a year, and then he got out in 6 months.
dude.
Because they were
some type of negligence.
Because in the video, like he was just like clearly like, stop, bro. Like,
Right.
please, bro. Like, stop bothering me. I'm not. And the guy kind of had been mugged before, so that's why he carried a gun.
Oh yeah.
So he was just like, bro, like I thought you were gonna do some shit to me, and then he straight out fucking shot him in the middle of the mall.
What state?
Delaware.
Is that what
Yeah,
it
the
was?
dude that
Delaware?
got shot did the time, right?
No, he didn't do the time. The guy ended up doing time served.
So he didn't make bail. He stayed. That's what usually happens. You can't afford the bail, so you stay in jail. And if your trial goes on for a year and a half while you're waiting, and then you get sentenced to a year, it's time served. You're out.
So he didn't actually get in trouble for shooting the guy. The jury he was what they say. They decided to convict him on a charge of discharging a firearm within a building.
Yeah.
And they acquit him on the charge of use of a firearm in commission of a felony.
Right. Because in what state was it? Delaware, he said?
Let me check right here.
Yeah,
This was in
'cause-
Virginia.
Virginia,
'cause a lot of-
VA.
Oh, okay.
You know, there are a lot of states, if it's like a stand your ground state where basically somebody is, you feel threatened, bro. Like if you're in Texas or Arizona or Florida, you can shoot the shit out of somebody for almost anything, man. Serious, I'm just saying.
Fucking gnarly.
And people get blasted quick and they get away with it too.
Damn.
Right, hey, that's a fucked up situation, Ray, but it goes to show you what people get away with.
Absolutely.
Terrible.
Yeah, he was not yet.
Well, that's
not,
the definition of fucking around and find out,
Yep.
I guess.
It sure is.
What do you guys think of that, though? Do you guys like those pranksters? Like, some of these pranksters, though, are actually, like, literally assaulting people.
Yes.
Yo,
And
there's
then
a kid.
when someone fights back, those guys will be like, yo, it's just a prank.
It's a prank. It's a prank.
Yeah,
That's
it's
when they
like,
start yelling.
that doesn't give you permission to assault someone.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Or cross that fucking line, bro.
Yeah,
like, there's this
dude.
one kid, I think he's a Mexican kid, and yo, he be going into like all different neighborhoods, all different things, and he'll be just like, yo, what's up, what's up? And it's always like some type of prank, but you're gonna get, and I've seen him already get knocked a few times, but it's gonna go from getting clunked to shot. Like, you can't do this shit. Like, he be crossing lines for real, and you can see people
Some Bolton shit.
way worse than Bolton shit.
There was that dude Jimmy Somali. He ever?
Oh,
seen
Johnny
that?
Somali.
Johnny
Yeah.
Somali. Yeah.
I fucking have been. It's been so satisfying to see how much time he's gonna do in North Korea.
How much is he gonna do? How much is he gonna do?
Wait,
Like,
you
cause
know the Philippines
Oh
guy?
no, that's Vitaly. Vitaly
Vitaly.
got. He tried to reach out for help because America didn't help him, and Russia was like, "Fuck you!" Like Russia was like, "We're not helping you."
Good.
So they have him in like the worst of the worst prison.
Good, man.
Like,
He's a jerk off. Like,
for doing dumb shit, and he thought by doing charity work he can fucking just erase like it'll cancel out the bad stuff. Nope.
no.
So he still
making
got locked up, and Johnny Somali was doing some crazy obnoxious shit.
Yeah.
Out in he went to Israel, Japan, and then he went to Korea and like to South Korea, and he did some crazy shit. And they straight out, they're like, "Well, we're gonna do the trial and do all the things, but give us your passport because you can't leave."
Yeah.
And they have him under watch and all this stuff. And every day they just keep racking up charges on him. He's looking at like 30 charges. Dude, he's looking at about 30, 50 years.
wow.
Fuck.
What about Vitaly? Is he looking at real time?
Yeah, he's in a prison from what it looks like. They call that prison the gulag.
Good. Fuck him, man. I seen some of the shit he was doing. I'm like, you obnoxious fucking schmuck. And that wasn't even legal. That's not even like you can, but you shouldn't. No,
Wait.
you can't do that, bro.
Is
He was
this
taking
the-
hats off of cops and shit and running and, bro, doing dumb shit.
And who's the dude that went in? Did you see the one that went in fucking deep fried ice?
No.
Like they were in the front.
Water and ice.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't mix, bro.
It's fucking
Fire?
Yeah, fire, and it started overflowing. You know what I mean? There's one dude that
Can't
goes.
deep fry ice?
No, bro, water and oil. Are you kidding? That's how, like, you ever see, like, turkeys in the deep fryer? Half of them shits, like, explode.
Yeah.
There's a fucking water and ice. They're still frozen. Like, people, yeah, man. No. Don't ever take a boiling, like, you've ever seen people in the house? Like, you'll see a grease fire, and then they go put it under the water, and it just explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro, that's dangerous. Like, if you ever a pan has, like, a grease fire, do not go to put that under water. That is
Oh wow,
deadly.
that's fucking crazy.
Next one, Bolt.
So that dude's getting charged. Vitaly's getting charged with actions that cause annoyance or irritation to another person, disturbing the public or peace that causes alarm and scandal, attempted theft. It's pretty crazy.
Does it say how much time he's looking at what he can face?
Let me look.
I
into that
wonder.
one.
Because, you know, in a lot of, he was in the
He
Philippines.
could face up to 24 years in
There
prison.
you go, bro. They don't fuck around. The Philippines got I don't know if it's still that Duarte guy who was fucking running it, but he had literal death squads.
No, it's not
roaming
him no more.
It's not. He's out. Yeah, bro. That guy was brutal. Just for smoking weed. They catch you smoking weed on the street. Shot. No trial, bro.
Yeah.
Just murdered.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck.
Yeah, they had. I mean, they were going up to people asking if they were high, and
Crazy.
and if you looked even the slightest of high,
Did
they
he go to jail?
Yeah, I think he did get locked up.
Next one, Bolton.
All right. Next one in here is, let me see here. We got MB saying salute to LGK in 6.
What up?
What up? Salute. Thank you so.
Let's go Knicks, maybe?
Yeah. Fuck the Knicks. They play tonight. Pacers. Game 1.
Game 1 of the championship. This is
No.
it?
Yeah, well, the division. I think it's called the division championship.
Hope they win.
And then the winner of that goes to the finals.
So after they win, if they win
They
this,
still got one more to go.
okay.
Indeed.
But if they win this fucking series and they go on to come, are you gonna be like, yeah, let's do it?
No, they're gonna lose in the end. No, not until they have the actual championship will I celebrate. Not a second. Nothing short of a win is worth celebration. We've been down this road before. No, nothing short of a win.
That's hilarious.
Karina saying, hey, fam, just got home from another awesome Cypress Hill show in Montreal last night. Stoked for tomorrow's Toronto show. Farside, De La Soul, and Cypress Hill all killed it.
Hell yeah.
Hell
I think
yeah.
they're in Quebec tonight, right?
Yep.
Yep, Quebec tonight.
Then Trace's Coliseum tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Coca-Cola Coliseum. Yeah, I heard them talking about it yesterday. Trace, Les was like, yeah.
He's gonna
Trace
OD
is
on
like-
coke.
Yeah, he would. That don't sound right.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I love that shirt they made, and it's him. It just says, "I'm dreaming of Coke." Like you needed to put the cola under there because
Yeah.
anybody else is gonna be like, that guy's dreaming about blow.
I wore that shirt the other day, and someone looked at me. They read it. They just, I was like, yeah, it's a joke. It's not.
And it's the other Coke, you know,
Yeah.
Ola.
the Ola Coke.
Next one.
Yo, Blaze, you see that
What do you
next
got?
question?
No.
Oh my, I don't know what he said. Yo, Kelly, you ever go to effed up places?
Where?
I don't know. I don't know what he's asking.
Hold
here.
on, is it in the
RS70.
super chat here?
Yeah, it's in the super chat
He's
here.
asking if you ever been to India.
Yo, Callie, you go to effed up place maybe to get back in day. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, sorry, bro. RS70.
I was gonna ask you though, like Ezone asked, have you ever been to like any crazy places, like India, any Indian street food or anything like that that you see on these Instagram videos?
I've never been to India. I've been
Okay.
to, like
Good.
cool places, not crazy, but like Vietnam, Laos, what's it called?
Any places where you felt sketched out?
Both of the places I just named when
Okay.
you're in like the middle of the cities. Bro, there's not big American tourism in those places. So,
Yeah.
like when we went to Thailand, we went to other places.
India for sure.
India is wild as shit. I haven't been over there. You know, that's
Don't
some
need
wild
to.
shit.
You been to Thailand?
Yeah, oh yeah. Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, multiple provinces in China. So yeah, I've seen some
China.
cool shit. Yeah, Shanghai is an amazing city. Like
Say.
fucking skinny, these like skyscrapers everywhere, but thin buildings, like really cool fucking skyline. So yeah, Shanghai was cool. Beijing, Guangzhou, all of these places, they're cool, bro. It's so different. It's a different way of life, you know. So yeah, and over in the Golden Triangle area is just beautiful, meaning lush jungles, and you know it was fucked up because I went on an elephant ride, and now I seen this dude posting up like this elephant after like 20 years of them doing it. Like this poor thing can't even stand. It's like total abuse. I'd never do it again. Like I felt such grief. Was the real Tarzan? Shout out to him. He's the one who posted it on Instagram.
black dude?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And he posted showing what like this elephant has to be supported by a literally what do you call it? Like a fucking backhoe has to take the weight because she can't keep her weight on her legs from nonstop.
Wow.
You know, they walk them 2-3 times a day. It's abuse. It's fucked up, man.
Wow.
Because elephants are amazing animals.
Yeah, they are. They're really smart.
Insanely smart, man.
Yeah.
It'd be
They
cool to have
remember
an
shit
elephant.
for like forever, their whole life, the smallest detail.
Dude,
It
you
would
know,
be cool to have one.
you know
It
what?
would,
You
but
know what
treat it
confirmed
right.
me? To me, what confirmed elephants were some of the smartest animals ever was when that one went. When she went and stomped out the person that was stealing her babies,
And then the funeral
and then she went back for her funeral and stomped her out again. I was like, oh
went
hell
into
yeah!
the casket and beat her out of the
He
casket.
beat her out of the casket, dude.
Holy
She
shit.
knew, like she knew.
Yo.
She's like, I'm gonna hit this bitch twice.
It's just, dude, the animals do some crazy shit. Like I heard beekeepers,
Mhm.
you gotta tell the bees that like you died. Or like in case like the beekeeper
Same like dogs. You're
like in
supposed
case
to
like
let
the
them
beekeeper
smell.
like that takes care of them, he passes away, like you kind of have to tell the bees to like, hey, he's dead. It's some theory about that, and it's been proven where like this lady told her husband bees after he died, so because they were gonna let them all go and they were gonna stop working.
How do you tell the bees, hey, by the way,
like
Mike's
just like
dead?
literally, hey, the beekeeper's dead,
Yeah.
and they had the funeral, dude. The fucking bees showed up. Hello. It's some crazy shit. I was
Wow,
like,
that's
whoa.
sick, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's really
Right
cool.
before they lowered them, they were just like, yo, they're like, yo,
Buzzing around.
Yeah, I was like, that's fucking wild, bro.
That's sick, dude. That's so cool.
Next one.
Let's see here. That seems to be it so far.
Make
All
more.
right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Do you have any submissions though that we should get?
I was gonna show Pedro forgot funky field tips when he was on his little vacation. Here's
Oh,
his
that looks like
joint.
that's a Rojo joint right there. Shout out to Rojo.
And then Rojo unders, he's like, "You guys don't like smoking my weed, bro?" It's like, no, it's not that we don't like smoking your weed. I just don't want to kiss you, bro. You know?
Yeah, with that wet ass shit.
Yeah, bro.
Kiss you right now, dude.
That 60-year-old spit.
Yeah, right. Yo, leave him alone. 60, bro.
What up, Rojo?
I was gonna say, C-Mice, you want to talk about these passes?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I just posted because I went through storage a while back, and I found some of my all access passes from tours I've been on. So this is the all access to Woodstock '99.
This is where Cypress played, right?
No,
Okay.
they were 94, I believe. This is when Korn played. So I went with Korn. So this is the first night. Korn and I believe Bush. And yeah. And then the second one, that was the night that it was DMX. It was Rage Against the Machine. It was Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine, and Metallica. And that was also the first night I ever tried Nas.
Hell yeah, same team.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Lethal. And yeah, it was fun. I was like, yeah, if you look on the video, you can see me standing next to Fieldy watching Rage Against the Machine during their set. And
How was your
Limp
first
Bizkit.
Nas try? That was what year? 99?
99, yeah.
Mine was like 92 or 93 with the
Oh,
old
wow.
brass cracker, the fucking
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
CO2 container.
Yeah, dude.
The brass cracker and a balloon. One of my next door neighbor's good friends was just sitting in the garage with the case. It was like 24 of those in a case. And he would just sit there and crack it. And he was just, hey, you want one? I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And I remember I went straight down because I like breathed like it was the small balloons. But
Oh, yeah.
I took the whole thing in and, held it like it was weed and just straight down. Boom.
Right on.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mayday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, shit. This is Sick and Twisted. This is the Korn tour. Went out in the year 2000 for the Issues record. And yeah, I was on that whole thing. Then we were out 8 months for that run.
8 months on tour?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, we were like, we'd be out for 2 months, come home for 2 weeks, be out for 2 months, come home for 2 weeks, be out for like, it was.
When you guys are on tour that long, was there like ever any friction between you guys, or were you guys ever like, you know what, I kind of need to get away from each other a little bit, or? That's a long time on tour with people.
I mean, sure, people have their differences. You know what I mean? Or someone says something stupid and pisses someone else off, or
Fucking Bolton.
But for the most part, like everyone's in unison.
Yep.
Should be, at least, But I'm sure there's been tours that have been quite the contrary.
When I saw this one, I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Oh yeah, that was the Foozer tour. Foo Fighters, Weezer. Yeah, that was great. That was a great run too.
That's sick.
Yeah, we did. That was a fun run. That's when the Foos started like flying everywhere. So we had been doing buses for a minute.
Because they didn't want to fly, or?
Well, we were doing just like whenever Dave felt the need to like, hey, we're going to fly out to the next city. So we go now to a hotel room, sleep, wake up the next day, be ready in, the same city. So taking a couple of, this right here is when I played. So Foo Fighters did this radio contest where they're going to fly everyone from around the world into this hangar that used to hold the UFO crashers.
Damn.
That crashed.
That's sick.
So they had barbecue, and I DJ'd before I was the opening act before the Foos went on. So they flew everyone in from everywhere, and then flew them back home. So like I left at like noon or 2 or whatever, and got into Roswell, did the show, ate the food, did the show, took a tour. I was home by midnight.
That's dope.
So shout out Dave Grohl and the Foos for that one, yeah. And Deftones, yeah. This is from my same team. From my 2006 run with them along the West Coast. I was opening for them. I was also first DJ to play like Team Sleep, which is Chino's side project. Played them out when I was doing a couple of. We were doing shows at the House of Blues on Sunset. We did 2 in a row. I also played the Great American Music Hall in SF, and played somewhere. I forgot where.
What you got going on this weekend, shoegaze boy? I've never heard that before. Like that.
Oh my God!
The term in music.
So yeah, this weekend Ray and myself are going to be attending the Slideaway Fest, featuring Nothing and so both bands were extremely excited to see at the Hollywood Palladium.
Good for you.
And Swerve Driver.
I've
Swerve
never
Driver.
been to that venue. Still.
Oh, you got to,
Live
dude.
here.
You got to go to a show there.
Yeah,
I've
hold
seen
hands.
like, dude. I've seen so many classic bands. I saw Portishead there. I saw Chemical Brothers there.
Portishead. I haven't even heard that name in so long.
Oh my God, I saw some amazing shows. Yeah, saw Crosses there. I played there with Korn when they did the Follow the Leader anniversary tour. I think it was the 20th.
Were you a Primus fan?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Because you just said that, it made me think of Primus. I was like,
Primus sucks, dude.
Yep.
So yeah, so those are some of the passes from
Some dope
my collection.
festivals. Yeah, dope festivals, man.
Yeah, dude.
Been on some cool tours.
Yeah, there was one. There was at the end. There was one of those pink wristbands. So I used to run in when I was out with Korn. The homie DJ Spinbad. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Yeah.
So this is the homie. He used to DJ for Moby at this time. So we would always have this. Like the first place I ran into him was Netherlands, playing the Pink Pop Fest in like 2000. And so we're walking in the van, and all of a sudden I see Moby playing frisbee, right? And then I was like, wait, that dude that's playing frisbee with Moby really looks like the homie Spinbad. And I was like, oh shit. And I dropped my shit and I walked over. I was like, dude. So I constantly used to run into him everywhere around the world. And besides, like, he was always in New York, but I was always over here on the West Coast. But he's one of the best DJs to ever do it, for sure. His 80s mixtape is a classic. Go look up DJ Spinbad and classic 80s mixtape, because it is one of the best things you'll ever hear in your life. And I miss that dude, for sure.
Didn't Spinbad, was he ever on a show? Was he ever the DJ for a show?
He was a DJ for comedian. It's
yeah, like one of those things.
Yes,
like a comedian.
he was
DJ
absolutely
Spinbad.
him and S for S.
Fuck.
Not Russell Brand.
Russell Peters?
Russell Peters, absolutely. Yes, he used to DJ for Russell Peters. He was always out. So him and SFS, starting from scratch, they would set up on either side. They'd have both setups on either side of the stage, and they would go back and forth. And Spinbad was dope, and so was SFS too. Salute, man. But yeah, so Russell Peters used to always that's how he warmed the crowd up, just playing a bunch of rad hip hop shit. It was cool.
Hell yeah.
It was good. It was a good gig.
Do we have any more, Bolton?
I believe Megan's saying C- you were probably in Buffalo when you toured with Korn the first time.
Yeah. I probably was. Yeah, I think I've been to Buffalo. I want to say I have. I have to look again at the tour itinerary, but yeah.
And RS70's asking C-, what was the first show you ever went to?
The first show, like my first show ever?
Yep.
That I can remember on my own was probably Kiss Lick It Up tour, Civic Auditorium in Baco, 1984.
Wow. I was a youngin'.
Yeah, I was like 10.
And that seems to be at E-Zone and C- and Blaze.
No submissions?
No, I actually don't. I got to save some for the next day or so. Yeah, I don't have
we can
too,
go fuck ourselves.
I don't have too many, actually.
Right.
Well, so good.
We did say that we might have ended a little bit early.
So, yeah, good call.
So, you know what? This one might go a little bit early today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for, once again, continuing to watch the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Shout out to all the people going to the show out there in Canada today. Enjoy. Have a good time. Send your submissions to Bolton so he can play them here on the show. Mm-hmm. Shout out, C-.
Shout out to everyone here, to Blaze, to E-Zone. Shout out to the Strong One. Shout out to the Cypress Cats, B, Bobo, San, Lord, everyone out there, Aton, and Mike. What up, Mike G? Shout out to the Trios crew, Dom, Bolton, and Ray Ray. Shout out to Aton. I already said Aton. Dro, Javi Lopez, and everyone else that hangs with us. Follow me at C-Fam4. Shout out to Nikki and Nothing and the guys that were. What up? And follow me at C-Fan4. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or Friday for sure. What up, Bolton?
Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout out to the Dominator. What up, Blaze?
Nothing. Shout out to everybody here at the table. 5150s Insane Asylum. Go to caliblaze.net right now. We got the new drop from Preferred on the Skittles, the Z-Rolls. We also got deals on smalls, on bigs, on hash holes, everything in bundles. So go check that out, putting BREALTV at checkout. The Connected, by the way, if you're a fan of those two, they're both almost out. Like they'll be out in the next day or two, literally. They're down to the end. So if you're into Connected, those two flavors are bomb. We have new flower strains dropping either tomorrow or Friday, either or, so watch out for that. And if you're not signed up, go put in your email, and then you'll be alerted every time we have a new drop. New things, we alert people through email. So definitely go there and sign up. Much love. And D-Zone's dying.
Say it again, dude.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure you get your tickets for this Friday and Saturday to the Long Beach Barbecue Festival going down, 3rd annual festival. Make sure I have a booth. I will be there filming on the spot. So make sure you guys pull up and have a good time. Also, tune in to the Dr. Greenthumb Show tomorrow and the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast tomorrow night as well. Make sure you guys tune in 7 to 9. Follow me on Whatnot. Thank you, everybody who's been following me on the shows on there. I really appreciate all the support on there. And with that being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
BREALTV.